An important piece of Dunedin history is finally home. This World War I signature quilt is back where it was made after spending the past 100 years in England. Staff at Toitu Otago Settlers Museum are celebrating the timely return.
I think that it's a wonderful thing in the centennial of the year in which it was made and sent overseas, that it's sort of completed a journey back, because it could have just been biffed out and its significance lost in England, where it would be kind of less meaningful. But having come back to the city where it was created, it reminds us of the patriotic effort that was so widespread and so enthusiastically supported in 1915.
The quilt belonged to the family of 89-year-old Stella Bessel, who contacted Mayor Dave Cull in the hope of seeing it return to Dunedin. A Toitu worker picked it up from Bristol last month. It's emblazoned with the names and addresses of Dunedin residents, and the Mayor is expecting that historic element to strike a chord with locals.
There will be people in the city who are descendants of the people who generously contributed this in the first place. And now, after 100 years, it's come back. And I foresee that there'll be all sorts of connections made over the next wee while as it's publicised.
Toitu staff are marking the centenary of World War I throughout 4 years of commemorations, staging several exhibitions. Brosnahan says the newly acquired quilt strengthens the museum's collection, but finding a place for it may prove difficult.
This particular item is too big to fit in the cases that are in the military history section, so I'll probably use it elsewhere in the museum. But we have exhibited a couple of our signature quilts from the existing ones that we have as part of our war commemorations, and we will probably use this at some point over the next few years too.
He says it's not common for things to be repatriated from Britain, and he's pleased the quilt has bucked the trend. Ruby McAndrew, 39, Dunedin News.